bye. Morning, everybody. Morning. Let me see if this thing's even working. Says it is. Says I'm working. All right.
Do not pay your next car insurance bill. Repeat, do not pay your bill yet. So
it's not working. Oh, man. Bobaholics. Good one, Steve. Man, I suppose I should have been in that gold short right there. Damn it. I didn't even see that. Right here, we had a crossover. Donchian Channel. Boom, boom. I guess I should have been in that gold trade right there. I was too busy dealing with a freaking question on my phone. Damn it. That was a nice trade right there. That was a nice trade in gold right there. I completely freaking missed it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, man. Yeah, gold had a nice crossover retest. Nice one. Shoot. Very nice one. Yeah, very nice one. You got that gold, Vitaly? Awesome, man. Yeah, I was on the phone answering. I actually answer questions for other mortgage companies. I was on the phone with a mortgage person answering their mortgage question. And I didn't get to see that trade. Shit, man. That was a nice one. That was a nice setup. Right back to the current low, too. Nice. So right now it looks like I mean, the YM is down, which is good, but the ES is sitting right at the open, just sitting there all the way through the open. It's sitting through the overnight open. Let me get rid of this. Let me make sure I got my strategy on here right. Let me make sure I got my strategy on here right. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, they for the last ES and NQ are mirrored, is Rick's comment, and yeah, they've been pretty much mirrored for a while now. It's not every day, but boy, they are again today. I would like for them to kind of go somewhere. Hold on, guys. My cat's asking me to go outside. I don't know what she's gonna bitch. Once she gets out and she figures out it's still raining, she's gonna bitch to come back in. Whoo-wee. So this was the only thing that set up this morning so far that one or two of you took in here. This candle here, boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I would expect the top of this candle to break and it start running long for now. Yep. So I got to wait for this to kind of come back up in here somewhere and reset and maybe do that again. But I don't know that it's going to. If it keeps coming back pretty smooth, might have a red line, but man, that was the trade right there. Jesus. Absolutely perfect. That was the trade right there. Damn it. Man. We're just sitting here in purgatory right now. Good morning, Dominic. Morning, everybody. Morning to everybody that I haven't said morning to. The one I was talking about, ice cold trader. At 38. Oh, the W pattern. Well, you mean it? You mean like the M pattern? I mean, obviously after the fact, I'm looking at it patch, but I don't know. It's still kind of close to when the market opened. I don't know that I would have done it. Good job, ice cold trader. Yeah, I was on the phone helping somebody else out. I was on the phone helping somebody else out with a mortgage problem instead of looking at that chart and seeing that beautiful setup in gold. All right, maybe. Wow. Look at this for a second. What the hell? We had a big gap up in the NQ. I just noticed that. We had a big gap up in the open. Jesus. As most of you know, that gap's probably going to get filled sometime. Big gap up in the, I just realized that. I mean, a big gap up in the NQ. Jesus. No wonder it's out of kilter. I couldn't figure out what was going on with the NQ versus the rest of these. And then I scrunched his charts and I'm like, oh, wait, we've had a gap up. It's way above its prior day highs and all that stuff out of the gate. It was confusing to me. I'm like, oh, here's the open. So where's the prior high and stuff? I kept scrunching the charts. I couldn't find it. It's like, oh, wait, it's way the hell down below. It's way the hell down below. Yeah, it was down below because we had a gap up on the Sunday open. RTY as well. Well, yeah, but we're sitting on the prior day high in RTY. I'm telling you, the gap up in NQ is huge. Like we're way away. We're way away from the prior day high. I mean, we are way away. We are way away. We are 300 points away from the prior day high right now. Does it? I didn't even look at the ES either. Yep, it does. The ES has a big gap up also. Interesting. I hadn't looked at the charts yet. I've been busy working this morning. But I just noticed the NQ was at the current high, so I was like, okay, well, where's the lines above it? And I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them. It's like, what the hell? Now I know why I couldn't find them. Yeah, we had a gap up in the YM too. Just they're both the YM and the RTY just are not as significant. The ES was definitely pretty large, and the NQ's very large. Yeah, it's close though, Dominic. Meaning I don't like to take those before 10 o'clock. But you are correct. It's crossed over. And it is an up day. That might be something to look at. If we can get a nice firm pullback, I might be interested in that YM. I would like a significant pullback, though. I'd like a Wouldn't mind it breaking this pivot right here and then coming back and hitting a 1 minute gold line. See this pivot? I wouldn't mind that either. It did not break that pivot though. Yeah, but some of the gaps didn't hold, Ivan. Like the YM and the RTY, they really haven't held, but the ES and the NQ have big gaps, and they've held, which is a little nerve-wracking for right now because gaps have a tendency to get filled. Of course, it may not get filled today. It may end up getting filled tomorrow or the next day. But you can count on it getting filled here sometime this week is my guess. Minimum. Look at the NQ. Come on, YM. Give me a pull. There you go. Start pulling back. There you go. Start pulling. There you go. All right. Now, establish yourself right here. What the hell? Oh, my God. Backfill. 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 Oh, my God. I should have been more aggressive, I guess. I mean, it finally did what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to come back and test this line. This candle was kind of big, so I didn't feel like I wanted to chase it, but it did it anyways. It's off and running. It's going back to hopefully here, minimum. Yeah, gold is out in no man's land, and it's getting close to breaking 4,000, which is interesting. All right, I'm looking at gold here. Once again, I'm not going to chase anything, but I'd like a candle to consolidate right in here. Just a second, I'll be back again. Another cat. Damn cats. Cats are driving me crazy today. Usually it's the dogs. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? 25, 18. That's a pretty good size. Jesus. That candle was just too big for me. I'm just not going to chase that. All right, starting to look like maybe the YM is going to want to join the ES and the NQ game, which is the long game, which would be nice for all of us. Be nice for me, for it to rotate up in here, sit on the overnight open, and head long. That'd be nice for me. All right. I just got a message back from the lender saying, thank you for your help. That was the correct answer. Of course it was the correct answer. That's why you called me. That's why you called me. Damn it. I got to focus. Good job, Dominic. I do not expect a YM overnight open rejection. Patch. I'm actually, again, I'm going to be biased for it to go to the long side. We're kind of meandering. Come on, somebody do something. The RTY looks like just utter trash today. Jesus. Where did that break? I broke at 21. Wow, that's a big move. Jesus. My cat just ran by the window with a chipmunk in his mouth. That's why they're so interested in being outside. I bet you they were watching the chipmunks in the window. I would always use the bigger instrument because this is where the volume is, Jeff. And this is where the play comes. Oh, yeah, man, they're vicious. They are. But, you know, I get overrun with chipmunks not every year, but I've lived in my house here for 22 years, I think, and you know, there's been times when I didn't have cats, you know, because they die and that kind of stuff. And then there's times I've had cats, and when I don't have cats, man, I've got holes underneath my sidewalks. I've got, you know, I got sounds in my metal gutters because they're running around in there. I mean, the chipmunks are just. I've got chipmunks in the walls of my basement because at times because they'll sneak in through my garage and get into my bird seed that I use to feed the birds. I mean, the chipmunks are just unbelievable. They're cute and everything, but man, they can multiply very fast, and then they're everywhere. Both these cats I have now are strays that I adopted. They were stray kittens, but they were strays. They're not related. They don't look anything alike. They're not related. They're from two different parts of North Carolina. I try to go into the YM trade with a 40 target and a 20 stop, Rick. And then if you'll notice right on here on my ATM strategy, it says RTY strategy because I just use the same one for both. I use the same objective to get in the trade. 20 stop, 40 target. You know, with the intent, as I always say, to grab the 40, to grab the 20 and turn it into something less. And then determine, you know, what I'm going to do with the target after. This right here just crossed over and retested the bottom of this prior day high. Shit, man. The problem is these candles are all running out on me. Nothing's consolidating. All these candles are running out on me. Jesus. That sucker's probably going to run right on down. Yep. See, we've been bouncing off the top for pretty much the whole morning. And then all of a sudden, shink, shink, bam. So that's a great setup, except this candle's so freaking huge. My ATMs, Sarah, I use the same ATM. God dang it. Fucking RTY. I mean, it did the right setup. It did the right setup. I just the candle was so damn big. Anyway, so with the YM and the RTY, I use the same ATM to get into the trade, which is a 20 tick stop and a 40 tick target. And again, that's to get me into the trade. And then I manage it from there. I'm just frustrated about RTY right now. I'm going to look at this YM for a 5-minute red line. Everybody see that? I'm looking at this 5-minute red line right here because I also have it in the ES and I have it in the NQ at the same time. For all three instruments are literally the same pattern right now. So I'm going to be looking at that for a long. And then the NQ, I have my target at 100 and my stop at 25, I think. Or is it 50? I think it's 25. I think it's 25. And then gold is 40 and 20 also. And those are just to get me in. I'm looking at that I'm looking at the ES up here on my left. I mean, it's patterning exactly the same as the YM. I really prefer these candles to close right down in here now. Just stay down here. And then get us long right here. What's nice about this this tool here, this Trade Saver tool, is it shows me roughly where my stop's going to sit on this candle if I enter right there and where my entry is. So I can kind of see where I am in relationship to the size of the candle when I push when I push the button to maybe take a trade. So I can see, is my candle too big for my stop, or, is it in an area where I could possibly protect it, like right here, because I'm only going back a couple ticks, whatever. And I can also see where I can't see my target on it. I can only see my stop. Man, I get knocked out, of course. And the ES is literally here. Let me grab this. So the ES just literally slammed its way to the overnight open. So I'm going to pay attention to that right now as a potential trade long in the ES. That's the frustrating part. When there's lines close to each other, they have a tendency to go to the lowest line. It's just frustrating, until they tested it. Oh man, are you going to run away on me? This is big. This is big moves for the ES. So we're going to drop this in here off of the overnight open. My stop's down here by the overnight open when we get in, if we get in. And then we'll see where the target is once it fires off, if it fires off. The NQ is still, wow, the trade may be the NQ. I'm going to throw the NQ trade on. The NQ is still sitting on the red line. Jesus, hold on here. Ah, damn it. Oh, shit, I didn't cover everything up here. God dang it. Hold on here. My NQ's kind of screwed up. We might get an inside candle here, which would be nice. This is still valid up here to the long side on the NQ. So if both gold and not gold, Jesus, if both ES and NQ can start launching themselves long, that would be great. In agreement with each other, as they've tended to be in agreement all morning, that would be nice. This is still holding the overnight open. This one's still holding the red line. Now, granted, I'm taking a red line. I'm taking an overnight open into the red line, but I'm not concerned about that because the order of operations that we talk about, that the overnight open should be the stronger line than the red line. I don't like the fact I'm taking it right into it. I mean, literally right into it, but still, this is north of this red line. This is creating an interesting shelf right here. And my phone's going to ring, of course. This pattern in the NQ is getting a little bit dicey. Look at that rundown in the NQ. Look at that. I mean, telling you, there's some potential boomerang right there. If you see what I'm talking about, see the sequence of candles in a row all the way down. That's pretty interesting. I just need this thing to pivot right here quick. Because if this closes below this red line, I'm just going to cancel it. I'm going to cancel this potential trade. So I need this to reverse right now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got 7 seconds. Go, 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 go. And no. Oh, wait. Where's my thing? Turn that off. Okay. I'm still looking at the ES potential trade. Haven't given up on that. Now we've had these inside candles here that both got broken to the downside and then reversed back up, which is nice. That's a nice setup. So hopefully we can catch this thing long. Come on. Oh, NQ, look at you, you dirty dog. Look at the NQ. Well, the NQ is running up faster than my damn ES, which my ES is the correct pattern, so figure that one out. You know why that is, everybody? Who knows why that is? Because I'm in the ES. As we can see, there's a battle. The NQ is trying to go back through that red line, which is, I think, is what's causing this delay here. See, it didn't come off of an overnight open or anything. It's just out in space. And it's got a tough battle right here. Hold on here. Let me kind of move over. Too many things going on here. Come on. Just ugly. All right, here we go. Still cleaning out stops. Come on. You came from the daily high. Let's go. That's what I'm banking on, is we came from the daily high to the overnight open. So that's what I'm banking on in this trade. It's exactly what I'm banking on. And there we go. Finally, the NQ broke loose. Let's go. Now let's go. Finally, the NQ broke loose. Jesus, we needed the NQ to do its thing so that I can do my thing. Okay, there you go. Jesus. So the whole, you guys may look to the left and see that we've been here before, the overnight open, but the difference is we came from the current day high. That's a big difference than this noise here. Big, big, big difference. So if you noticed, I actually stayed calm and patient in that more than normal. More than normal. I would have loved to have catch that reversal in this NQ. I was just so focused on this. This was a beautiful reversal right here. Morning, Orville. Come on. Now what I need here for me to move my target further up is I need the 9 to start climbing here, which it looks like it's going to do. I need the 9. Where's my target? Where's my stop? Here's my stop. I get it out of the way. I need the 9 to start climbing here. Needs to get moving and then start pushing price long. And if we can walk our way, I'll move my target up further. But I want to be walking. I don't want to be running. I know that sounds counterintuitive. That reversal in the NQ was literally just absolutely gorgeous, man. It was screaming to do it. Came back over, sat right. This candle right here was the sign that all this was going to reverse. Now we're about to get to the high in NQ, so that might slow things down here. So I still have yet to make the decision to move my target up in the ES yet. Of course, I don't even know that it's going to work yet still. Come on, ES. Damn, what the hell's wrong with you? Everybody already knows what's wrong with the ES. It's acting like a squirrel because I'm in it. Now, the good news is, so here, let's look. Here's the good news. We did test the 9 now on the top side. See it right here. We've tested the 9 on the top side in the ES. So what we want now is we want price to start pushing long. Come on. Let's go. Oh God, what are you doing? Man, it's just battling like crazy. This is crazy price action for the ES. This really is. The ES doesn't normally move like this. They're definitely battling. I'm gonna let it go because I think the win is long. I'm just gonna keep sitting here. If I can just get this candle right here to break long, then I'll put my stop at even and start looking at targets. I need you to go long here. I need you to go long here. Open and go. Okay, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. All right, now I'm going to just put my stop here. And let's bust long. Okay, now we're busting long. Now let's, oh, come on. Man, my phone just keeps ringing. All right, so, all right, that's what we wanted. Of course, the NQ's through the high at the same time. I don't really like that part. Wasn't that smooth of me, buy and sell? I was confident because, again, we came from the high. If I can't count on this trade, I need to just give up. I need to just give up. What I don't like is that I'm so far down here and the NQ's already busted through its highs. That's what I don't like, because there appears to not be the same conviction in the ES that there was in the NQ. And the NQ's now running into resistance areas. And I'm counting on the ES to move up. That's what's kind of got me frustrated right now, because this really should have gone further up by now, based on what I'm looking at to the right. Just, yeah. Come on. Notice I have not moved my target yet. And there's a reason. And it's because of what I'm looking at over to the right. I don't like the fact that we've already gotten there. If we were going together, like the Beatles come together, if we were going together, I'd be okay with it, but I'm not right now. So I'm going to probably just take my 5 points, which 5 points in the ES is a good move. Yeah, there we go. I got my 5 points. Yeah, 5 points in the ES is a good move. I mean, that's a good move for an ES trade. But frustrating as it was, damn it. I should have stayed focused on this one. This is where the money was, obviously. Why was the money in that one and not the one I was in? Because that was the one I was in. Jesus. All right, let me go back to looking for something to trade. Boy, look at that. Look at that beautiful RTY rotation, man. I saw that right here, when it finally broke all these pivots to the left right here, came down, rotated, touched that prior day high, and then bam, I just didn't like the size of the freaking candle. And look at that trade all the way back to the low. All the way back to the low. Beautiful trade. Absolutely gorgeous trade. And the whole time the YM went dead to sleep. The whole time all these things are doing what they're doing, the YM is dead to sleep. Yeah, Bill. Well, it depends on the trade type. You got, so why did I hold the ES? Why did I hold the ES? Why did I hold the ES? Well, because you got to remember, when we go through this stuff, we're gonna come back and sit on that 1 minute gold line. We're going to do that 100% of the time. And then you're just looking for that reaction to push it back up again. Because that's that crossover retest, boom, gone. So until we've hit that 1 minute gold line on like those static line trades or those 5 minute red line trades, I like to try to give the trade some patience. Now, if the trade runs away from everything and there's a pivot above that I can see to the left, or it comes to my target, I just let my target take out, because I know that they're gonna pull it back to that 9 EMA. So why do I want to take that ride back? So I manage the targets based on what's going on with those things. Now, the 1 minute gold line trade, that's totally different, because I'm taking the trade off that line. I have nothing to count on other than maybe some pivots north of me or something like that to create my targets. Apparently my perception of what was going on with the ES was pretty accurate, though. And it was frustrating because I saw this, I saw us going up, but the NQ, the NQ in the same pattern, the NQ had already run all the way to those lines. Now if I was I'm going to tell you how this all would have played out. If I was in this NQ trade, it would have been the ES that ran all the way up to the high. It would have been the ES that ran to the high, and I'd be sitting here looking at the NQ, just kind of, it would still be a profitable trade because they're moving together. But I would have been stuck in the one that didn't make the real money, as usual. Oh, no problem, lunatic. Man, I tell you. Frustrating. Now, I don't go out of my way to seek ES trades, just so you know. But it just happened to line up right in front of me, so I took it. I would have much rather have been in this freaking RTY trade to the short side. Much rather have been into that trade, obviously, after the fact, too. Looking at it after the fact, of course I would, but I'll look that up. I'll look up that stream boo. Need to write it on something I won't lose. So speaking of gold, and speaking of two things. Speaking of this trade right here, okay? Speaking of this ES trade right here that I took. All right. Let's go look at something yesterday or Friday in gold. All right. Let's go look at something in gold. Who wants to go look at something in gold? Here, why don't I blow it up? Let's do that. So if you remember last Friday, when we signed off, we were looking at, this menage of garbage going on. And I said, if we run up and come back, I'd be looking for longs off the overnight open. Otherwise, I'm not taking any down here. I said that. Fast forward. Boom, boom, boom. And then another boom, boom, boom. Now, these may not look big, but that rotation right here from here, which is 144, to there is 148. That's $400. Up here is like $600. This one from 144 again ran straight up to the pivot. And you should have been, after seeing this pivot create and this happening here, you should have used that pivot as your target. That was $500 right there. $500 to that pivot. Those happened yesterday. Those happened on Friday afternoon in gold. But the key was we had to go somewhere and get away from the overnight open and then come back to it for the boomerang effect. And if you look at the candles going into it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one had a slam down. All those stops they cleaned out, and then wham. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, consolidation candle, boom, bam, gone. Anyways, I thought I'd point those out because that happened Friday afternoon. So, the zone was dead when I turned off the video. To me, it was dead because we were just sitting around it. But I said, if we go away from it, look for price to come back to it and then take that boomerang. All right, so, what are we going to do now? I don't know what we're going to do now. It seems like the RTY is just, it's going to go down to the close, maybe? Maybe. Man, I wish I'd have hit that NQ trade, Jim. Jesus. I wish I had hit that NQ trade instead of that ES trade. I mean, the ES trade was fine. Typical ES. Well, in some cases, it got a little squirrely, man. There was a couple of those candles. I was like, this is not the way the ES really moves. Yeah, the gap up has got me a little confused, Orville, to be honest with you. All right, well, what's going on? Come on, somebody do something. I was kind of hoping the NQ was going to run back to the red line, and then it just kind of stopped. Oof. All right, let's see here. Well, I mean, the YM is just done. I mean, it's just the YM is definitely gone to sleep. It's like, what the hell? Just as soon as I say that, it's created the biggest candle it has in the last 45 minutes. Just as soon as I say that. All right, let's see here. All right, so we might finally get that. Jesus. All right, hold on there. Damn. I'm gonna bring these down again. So here we got the ES running down to that open again. And we got the NQ kind of stuck on the 5-9 EMA, but I'm kind of hoping it will pull down and come back to this red line. That's what I'm looking for right there, that red line. Man, they tanked that trade after, didn't they? Jesus. All right, let's get a good look here. I'm a little nervous because we have really been beating the top of this overnight open. We're not coming from a high. We are coming from a pivot. We have a pivot low here that brought us to this area and then this area. Right now, I'm really more interested in that. I'm really more interested in that NQ, I think. But I don't know if this NQ is going to do anything. I need it to come back. There's nothing in the RTY to look at. Here's our crossover 1 minute gold line right here. All these have just been continuations of it. That's the damn trade I freaking passed on right there because the candle was too damn big. God damn it. Hold on a second. I told you the cats would want to come back in. It's raining out, Dad. No shit. Shit. Yeah, that's exactly it, David. I guarantee you there was some, yeah, there was some carnage. I guarantee it. Oh shoot! I didn't want to pull that up. Hold on here. Let me get that out of the way. All right, let's start looking at this here. Let me get focused. I need to focus. Time to focus. Come on. Come in here, play some monkey games, and let's go back up to there. Play some monkey games down here. Come on. A little further. A little further. Ah, Jesus. Oh, 11 o'clock candle. There you go. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Yeah, David, I used to have those on my charts too, but man, I need less and less. So Bob can be less and less confused. So Bob can be less and less confused. So that 5-minute 9 EMA in gold sure held, pushed that price down. Come on, NQ. They are breaking now they're breaking each other's patterns right here. The ES and the and the NQ might be getting divorced right here. Come on. Well, looks like the the NQ is going to win this battle. It just never confirmed with the damn red line. What a bitch. God dang it. All right. Come on. Do a deep pullback on this 9 EMA. Come on. Come on, NQ. Quit messing around. I want it to come and sit on this 9 EMA right here, and then I'm going to look for a long after breaking this pivot. So we need this to pull back some more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh, man. All right. Come on. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. All right. There we go. All right. 84, 10. 10 points. Stay. 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 Just stay there. Right, I'm going to go long here. If I can catch something long, I'm going long. Came off the high from this pivot. Hopefully go right back to the open or the high, the daily high. Jesus, get my highs straight. We can get an inside candle here. That'd be even better. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh, then you missed me. You missed me. All right, I'm in. All right. You ran right through me. All right, I'm in. Go, go. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Keep running. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to struggle when we get up, if we get up here. Jesus. Jesus, Jenny. Jesus, Jenny. Go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. All right, there we go. We went through that top to the left. That was important. I'm concerned that that's where we're going to stop, though. Come on. Don't stop there. Keep going. There you go. All right, there you go. Come on, baby.
Ryan Anderson.
People just keep calling me. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Man, we are way hung out. Way hung out. Oh, man. Yeah, we are kind of hung out. All right, I'm going to let this sit. And see if I can get something bigger. I should have closed out at that damn pivot. That's my fault. I need that ES. See the ES to my left? I need that ES to break through. It broke the pivot to its left. I need it to follow through now. That's what I need the ES to do on my left. Everybody see that pivot that it broke to the left? I need it to follow through and keep going. That'll help this. Man, that was a stretch, Bob. Come on, ES. I need you to pop. Pop long. All right. We might do it without it. The hell with it. The hell with the ES. Go. Come on, NQ. Come on, baby. Go. Go. All right, the ES is running on my left. You guys all see that, right? That's what we needed. We needed the ES to keep going. It was the one running into the red line there. All right, come on. Come on, NQ. All right, we're going to put our stop down here, and we're going to do a little bit of praying. Oh, that was nice. Keep going. Come on, baby. Go, 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 go. No. We don't need to retest. We just need to go. We don't need to retest. We just need to go. Oh, God. Looks like I'm trying to be greedy, I think. Come on. Come on, NQ. There you go. Come on, baby. Go. Run. Come on, run. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. We got faith in you. Everybody watching's got faith in you. Except the guy in the trade. Come on. All right. Oh, come on. No. You got it. Let's go. Man, I'm asking a lot of this. I know I am. I'm asking a lot of this today. Damn it. I am. I'm asking a lot of this today. Oh, shoot. Come on. I need that ES to start. Come on, ES. Get your freaking head out of your ass. Let's go. All right, now rotate. Here we go. Come on. Get that 9 to push you up. Get that 9 to push you up. Come on. We went through the highs. Get that 9. Oh, come on, 9. Where are you? Step up. Step up. Step up. Oh, come on, 9. Step up. Step up. There you go. Step up. Be the beast that you are. Come on. Oh my God. I'm gonna tank it one way or the other. Come on. Come on. Be the beast that you are. 9. Oh man. Yep, I'm out. Well, shit. Yeah, oh well. Oh well. It's a great rotation. We came from that high after we break in this pivot. By the way, this did not actually pierce live. This one came from that 9, came back down, boom, boom, bam. I mean, that's it. That's the setup. That's the trade. It just didn't work. It's hard to get when it's running into the daily high, man. It's just hard to get it to move. Just hard to get it to move. And it wasn't helping that the ES was stuck on the opposite side of the short-term move. That was not helping me. That was definitely not helping me. Now we may get lucky here. We may finally get a real red line trade right here. That would be nice. That'd be fine with me. If we can get north of this pivot, we can come down here and get a red line. That would be nice. Damn it. I'll be back. Crap. It did earlier, Rick. It's already done it. Yeah, it did it at 10:46. NQ. Jesus Christ. Give me a second, everybody. I got to get something for somebody. Damn it. Just open. All right. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Sorry, let's see here. What do we got going on? Freaking it. Yeah, I got choked out of it though. I was trying to get more out of it than it was worth. The NQ trade, that is. Of course, they so politely came back and cleaned out the stops before they ran it back up. Isn't that always nice? God dang it. Okay. Jesus. Oh shit, Jim, I wasn't even looking. I know it's a possibility. I'm looking at this 1 minute gold line setting up in the NQ. I'm looking at the red line in the YM too. Because if it crosses over and sits on that top, man, that's a definite trade right here. Because then we're in agreement between the big instruments. Damn it. Pull back, YM. Pull back. Pull back. Here you go. Pull back. There we go. I want that YM to pull back into here and then catch along. We broke this pivot here, sit on top. The other two major instruments at this point in time, the ES and the NQ, are obviously long. The YM's been lagging, but it was pretty deliberate to go from here to here. So I'm thinking if we can get a nice pullback here, there could be another leg that brings us up. Come on. All right. I'm done with the NQ for now because of this. I mean, it's like this candle here may break, but what am I going into? I was wanting it to come down here, do a consolidation candle, and then potential long. But I'm focused in on this. Ah, damn it! Are you going to run off on me? Let me see how big these orders are. Oh, I got plenty of room. Okay, all right. All right, I'm in. They didn't like the size of the candle, but I'm in. Yeah, it looks like that gold line going to work. Damn it. In gold. You're in, Jim? Okay, sorry. I didn't read that part. I'm kind of in my own catastrophe right now. Not really. It needs to just keep meandering. There you go. There you go. All right, what we want it to do. There we go. All right, go, RT. Come on. Come on, YM. Come on. You got finally got some energy in you. Finally got some energy in you. Let's go. Come on, YM. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on, baby. You got it. Everybody else is going. Now you're going. Let's go. Let's go. What are you doing, NQ? NQ, you need to start. You need to keep going. You need to keep going. NQ, come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, no. That was not a good sign on the NQ shit. I wasn't paying attention. Come on, YM. Come on, YM. Come on. Shoot, man. Come on. You hit that 9. Okay. See the 9. See the 9 in the YM is trying to hold. There we go. All right. Come on. Let's pivot. Let's pivot. Oh, come on, man. Let's pivot long here. Come on. Let me get rid of this. Let's pivot long here. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Man. Look at that. Look at that NQ over there. Come on, NQ. I need you to start firing off. What the hell? I think I'm going to get knocked out at even. Maybe not. Come on, NQ, run. Quit getting knocked down. Oh, God. What the hell? Come on. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. What the hell? Break that pivot to the... Come on, man. Break that pivot to the left. Let's go. Let's go, YM. What the hell? Come on. Everybody else is going along except you. There you go. There you go. Now let's... All right, there we go. All right. Let's go. Come on. There you go. There you go. Let's make a game of it. I got this major pivot right here at 53. Major pivot at 53 I got to watch out for and hope we can fire our way through. Come on. Let's go. Oh, shit. I swear to God. Just no follow through. Just no follow through, man. I'm getting on the right side. It's just they're not there. Just not there. Just not there. Just not there. Just not there. Yeah, it was a nice move. It was a nice move. It just gave it all back up. It just... So we had this really nice move breaking these pivots here, and then we sat on top of the red line. So that's why I said, well, hell, and the market's up today. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take the long. I mean, it's probably still going to work, and I'm just the idiot that they ticked out, but that's okay. Yeah, gold's rolling over again. Jesus. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pay off some bills. Yeah, exactly. Pay off some bills. Good job, Jim. Yeah, that NQ rotation that I didn't take was beautiful because I was stuck in the fucking ES trade at the same time. That NQ rotation was absolutely beautiful. But I what everybody needs to do is when I'm looking at two instruments at the same time, and I go say I'm going to take the YM, you should take the NQ because that'll be the one that'll work better. Just so your tip is to know which two instruments I'm looking at who have the same setup, and then whatever one I take, you take the opposite one because that'll be the one that'll work the best. Without a doubt. Happens every time. RTY, YM. I take the RTY, the YM runs. Yeah, I'm looking at the YM for a long here right now. I am looking at the YM for a long here. I'm getting frustrated that it's giving me setups and not doing what I need it to do. It's like it's not following through. This will be my third freaking YM trade of the day. And every single one of them has just kind of gotten hung up. All right, guys, come on. All right, guys, come on. Let's start rotating back up. Are we dead? Yep, we're dead. Dead. It's closed. This candle closed below that line. I'm done. I'm done with that. Well, damn it. Oh my God. All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to shut it down. I mean, I don't know that anything else is setting up. The ES is kind of out in limbo land. Not that I really care. Of course, it was the one that made me my money today. The ES of all things is the one that made me my money today. The NQ had probably the best rotation of the day, and I was in the ES trade when it happened. And then the YM, I got in it twice, and it just didn't do well. It did its thing, but it didn't do its thing. The RTY, I've just been kind of ignoring it today. I missed this RTY trade, and I actually saw it. Was talking about it right here live. This one right here. All these pivots on supporting the prior day high, we broke down in through them up into the bottom of it, and then there it was. Fuck. So anyways, I think that's it for the day. I'm done. And I will try to be back here tomorrow. I don't see any reason I won't be. It's supposed to rain here like all week, which pretty much normally like slows my stuff down because we can't get anything done. I was supposed to set a house in the mountains this week, which that's not going to happen since it's raining. Anyways, that's about it for me today. Everybody have a good day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.